Today, we're going to talk about why so many of you guys no longer feel that you're on the same team as your partner. And we're going to talk about communication breakdowns that really spawn the lone athlete mentality in your relationship. Welcome to the channel, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mindy, and I work with men to really empower them with the right skills, knowledge, and mindset needed to transform their love communication style to repair and rebuild their relationship. So if you're in a situation right now where you're really trying to repair your relationship and you're looking for more content on this subject, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also hit the little bell notification button to be notified every time I release a new video. But really, what ends up happening is we have such a breakdown in communication with one another that what we end up starting to do is we start to view our relationship as a game, because we're no longer a partnership. We're no longer a team. Instead, we each become a lone athlete. And when your mindset is one of the lone athlete mentality, what starts to happen is you start to view your relationship as a game. And a game that's no longer being played together, it's separate. And your entire goal is to score as many points against your partner as you possibly can, because you need to win the game. And vice versa. Your partner is trying to score as many points as she can to win the game as well, because you guys are now in this lone athlete mentality. You're no longer communicating effectively. You're no longer hearing each other and fulfilling one another's needs. You're no longer being romantic with one another. And your entire relationship has started crumbling down to where you're each playing your own game. And eventually, if you guys don't get back on the same team, you're going to end up both not ever playing the game together again. So this video is really going to focus on how you guys can shift out of that lone athlete mentality to get back on the same team, so you guys can play as a team and win the relationship game together. Because really, in the game of relationships, you want to strive to have the same goals. And when you have that lone athlete mentality, you're striving for your own goals. And when you each strive for your own goals, you end up growing apart in the relationship. You end up no longer fulfilling one another. You don't take each other's feelings into consideration, because it's all about yourself. Your own ego and your own game is all that matters. So we're going to start talking about some strategies that you can do to get out of that lone athlete mindset, to get back on the same team with your partner. And really, the first and most important thing to do is to listen openly when your partner is trying to communicate their feelings. And, a lot of people say this, and I know it's easier said than done, because oftentimes when your partner is trying to communicate to you, they're not doing so in a way that's easy for you to remain open. A lot of times, our partners come to us and they attack us. They don't approach us in a manner which has us feeling safe in ourselves to really take in what they have to say. We instinctively want to put a shield up, and we want to deflect. We want to be defensive. We want to be argumentative. We want to turn it around on them and then blame them. Or sometimes we just stonewall and we don't say anything. So when that starts to happen, your partner over here does not feel that they are on the same team with you, because teammates are able to be like, hey dude, you missed that shot. Oh yeah, I did miss that shot. I'm really sorry. I should have popped it over to that person over there, but I didn't. Instead, I hogged the ball. I was a ball hog. So that's what your partner's feeling like. Your partner's feeling like you're kind of being a ball hog over here, because you're not being open to communicating. So don't be a ball hog. Drop the ball. As I say in other videos, drop the shield. Allow yourself to hear your partner and to take in what your partner has to say. Because when you can create an environment to where your partner can discuss any misgivings they have with you in a way where you're not going to attack and you're not going to feel hurt and lash out, your partner starts to feel safe. And really, when your partner starts to feel safe, you'll feel safe as well, because the reality is the only reason you're lashing out is because It hurts you thinking that your partner is viewing you as this person when they have a challenge. So it's really hard for us as humans to process challenges and issues that our partner has in a effective manner. A lot of us, we just close up, we shut down, we get angry, we stonewall, we turn it around. We don't act appropriately, which then causes our partner to react also negatively. So it's essential to get back on the same team to not act like that, to sit down with your partner when they have a challenge and to be open and to hear them. And then the second thing you're going to do is you're going to process the information that your partner is communicating to you. You're going to process it and you're going to ask yourself internally, all right, what am I initially feeling? Do I initially want to attack? Do I want to get defensive? Do I want to be angry? What's going on with me? Take a moment and process your own feelings about what it is that your partner is saying. Because if you allow yourself to process and you don't immediately react, that's going to really strengthen your bond with one another, because your partner is going to understand that, wow, he's growing because he's processing now. He's really taking the time to really process what it is I'm saying to him. And then what you want to do is you want to accept it. You want to accept the challenge, accept the issue, accept whatever it is that your partner is saying that they're having a hard time with. You want to accept it, and you want to realize that it's okay. A lot of times we have a hard time accepting it because it starts to make us feel that we're not good enough. We feel like something's wrong with us. We feel angry, like how dare they feel this way about us when we've done all this for them. All of those feelings are going through our mind instead of just accepting that our partner has an issue and it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Issues don't cause the relationship to fail. Not accepting the issues and not putting the work into ensuring that your partner is happy instead of having these issues, that's what causes relationships to fail. So that's why I say accept the issue. And then the fourth thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to validate the issue. Validating your partner's feelings on an issue does not mean you agree with the issue. It just means that you're validating and understanding where they're coming from. And that is something that is really difficult for a lot of people to understand. Validation does not mean you're giving up your masculinity. It doesn't mean that she's right and you're wrong. It just means that you're letting her know that you understand where she's coming from. And you can follow it up with, I don't agree, but I understand where you're coming from. That's how you validate. So if you can really implement these 4 strategies, you listen, you process, you accept what your partner is saying, and you validate, those 4 strategies are really going to help your partner not want to be a lone athlete anymore. This partner is going to want to get back on your team because you've created an environment where they feel that they're now with a team player, because they can communicate their feelings and their feelings are being understood and validated. So that's especially important. If you're really trying to get back on the same team, you have to create a safe place. You have to drop the ego, drop the anger, drop the defensiveness, and you have to just listen. Listen with an open heart and an open mind, and that's really going to strengthen your bond, and your partner's going to want to get back on the same team with you. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you do, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like it. And also, don't forget that little bell notification button so you can be notified when a new video is released. As always, everyone, stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, let's focus on staying in love.